Like OBS is like, well, we want to run in normal mode for some reason. Okay. There we go. Make sure we're like actually streaming. Duplicate stream key. Okay, dear God. There we go. Entertainment. It's supposed to be gaming. Every time you start a new stream in YouTube, you have to like re-enter all the information. It's kind of terrible. There we go. Something. Our dashboard is kind of ass in that regard. All right, so it looks like we are back. Let's actually see if we're back. Okay. Oh. I have to log back in because I logged into my bot account tag. Boobies. Turn that upside down, you get boobies. Access denied. What? Why? Oh, because I did something wrong? All right, so we working? What? Why? Okay, so we're up there. Are we working on YouTube? I'm gonna check the YouTube stream out. Test 1 2 3. Looks like it's working. Are we working on? Cool. Sound works. Video works. Got to get everything back up and running again. Just more stuff. Got to work on. The bit rate seems to be holding. We're not dropping any frames. Luckily, we're not dropping any. All right, so we can get back. Did they have any updates on like Star Citizen? Any SC chest? 6 hours ago. We're currently putting together another 432 build potential PT release later today. All right, so nothing. We've literally been. Well. Stream. AC Verto has been streaming for not live. Thanks, Stream Elements. Fuck you. It's just fucking wonderful. Oh, and our fucking camera is set too low. Fix that just a little bit. There we go. Go up a tiny amount. All right, let's get back into it. We're back. Hmm. Dun, 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 dun. I should probably update everybody. We're back. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Welcome back. Thank you, Jason. All right. What the hell were we doing? We're doing some things. Dun, dun. Just grab Battlefield 6. Yeah, I have it too. It releases like in a day or so, right? What's that? Free stuff? Free magazines. This guy's gonna get shot dressing like a Ninetales member. I'm gonna get shot dressing like a clown. .360 no scope. I do like these 3D effects they have. Although it's pretty obvious how they did it. It's just a kind of a transparent texture. Oh, watch out for the carts. Wonder if one of these days those carts will actually be used for something.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
What the absolute fuck just happened there? I think the thing grabbed me. I'm gonna go to large hangar, right? An annual release. Well, considering they just got bought out by the Saudis, I'm going to bet the Saudis are probably going to run EA into the ground. It just makes sense, right? Turn Battlefield into like a... Well, I think they're going to do FIFA and Madden first, and then Battlefield second, and then, like, I don't know, just destroy BioWare. They want their fucking money. I know, Battlefield 6 may be the last good release that EA ever has. At least for a while.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Hey,
retrieval
Zarm.
system. Your insurance claim has been sent.
I mean, they've always been trying to make Battlefield and COD competitors. What do you think Battlefield Bad Company was? Single player campaign, except from like a slightly different perspective, and instead more comedy instead of like super seriousness. I actually like Battlefield Bad Company. COD and Battlefield have always been like competitors. They literally have Medal of Honor. Wait, what are you talking about? Didn't Medal of Honor become Call of Duty? It was like Medal of... I can't remember. So long ago. Oh, god damn it. I totally forgot about this. Maybe it'll work out for me. I need to call it out from this thing, not this guy. I was fucking talking to I blame Marcus for this. Oh, this may not go well. There's no way to stop this once it starts. Unfortunately. You can't abort fucking elevators. Why the hell do we have this shit? Nah. What a fucking nightmare. There we go. It's fine. It worked out in the end. Did they? Let's take a look. It's probably a temporary... It's probably just temporary sales price, Marcus. Or it's Tordaddy, sorry. Yeah, the Duelist pack. Yeah, it's just the Duelist pack. We have the Black Magic 3 paints. Game packages. Relevance, low to high. Yeah, these are just for like the holiday sales. This isn't anything permanent. They did get rid of quite a few starter packs out of here. There used to be a Hornet one. There was an Arrow one. The Arrow one's still here. There was like a Freelancer one that's gone. There was the Aurora package. I don't know why the Pisces is here. The Pisces and the Cutter, basically. The Cutter's a better version of the Pisces by a long shot. Get rid of the fucking Pisces one. Also, the Intrepid is a fucking atrocious starter pack. Same with the Sulin. The Sulin's terrible compared to like the Nomad. Advanced Duelist starter pack. Okay. There is no Aurora. Doesn't exist. If you want to look at ships specifically, we can. Let's see here. So, the Aurora MR. So, the reason why the Aurora MR is cheap is only $30 because the Aurora MR doesn't come bundled with the copy of Star Citizen. These are a la carte ships. They do not have a copy of Star Citizen attached to them. I don't know if it's actually explained here, but if you click on this guy, Flight Ready. Let's see your technical specs. Usually there's a disclaimer here that says this does not... Like, you have to buy a copy of Star Citizen. Really, they don't. There should be like a disclaimer somewhere that says, "Hey, if you're looking at this page, like you don't get a copy of Star Citizen." So that's the Aurora's always been like 30. The Aurora MR has always been like 35, $30. I can't remember what exact price. What, you know, we can go down the memory hole. Star Citizen Aurora MR price. Star Citizen Wiki. Let's see here. Pledge cost $30, $25 at one point. So yeah, the Aurora MR has been $30 standalone for a while now. But they removed the Aurora MR starter pack that was $45. I guess CIG values the price of Star Citizen at $15 plus tax. Ugh, can't look at this thing when I'm loading it. There we go. No, you've always been able to buy ships without being able to play the game. That's been one of the complaints since the very beginning. Is if a new player goes to the a la carte section, they can buy a ship and just not have a copy of the game. Is that just part of the broadcast now? No, that's on my monitor, so that's in the game. That little weird line at the very bottom of the screen. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Nope, that's just part of Star Citizen. Third person for some reason. That's been that way for a long, long, long time, where you could just buy a standalone ship and just... What do you mean I can't play? But luckily, you have a refund window of like 14 to 30... I think it's like 30 days. So by the time you realize that you bought the wrong package, you can just get your money back. Or you can melt your package. You can melt the ship you buy and buy an actual package, because very few of the packages are war bond, which means you have to use real money. Or you can just get your money back and just rebuy it. So it's a complaint, but it's not a very impactful complaint. It's been that way for so long. I don't think CIG really intends to do anything to fix it. Like I said, I thought there was a disclaimer on the page when you go to a la carte ships that says like you have to have a package in order to play the game. There's a reason why these ships are a little bit cheaper. But the idea of buying ships a la carte is like you don't have to buy a starter pack. You get the ships standalone by themselves. There's nothing else added to them. So they're a little bit cheaper as a result. That was the idea. And you can get ships outside of like packages that maybe you don't want the whole package. You just want the one ship out of the whole pack. So it saves you a little bit of money if you only just want the one ship. But also they've removed a lot of packages. Like... There's like the Convoy pack, there's the Praetorian pack, there's the Dominus pack. There used to be a lot more in there. So it really doesn't matter. There's also Legatus, which is like $40,000, and it's not for your average gamer. Let's just go to Microtech. So there you go. That explains why that Aurora is so cheap. Just it doesn't have a copy of Star Citizen. So if you wanted to buy an Aurora just to have, you could. If you already have, like, say, I don't know, you have a Carrack as your main ship, as your starter pack is just like a Carrack or something, this massive ship, and you're like, well, shit, if I lose this thing, I have to wait for like 30 minutes before I can play with it again. Maybe I should go buy like an Aurora. Just so I can actually play with something. Down. Mm. Sorry, I was gonna go try some of these damn missions over here in Microtech because they're not Dupre. Dun, 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 dun. We can just probably just toss stuff into the back of the thing. Also, ID photos of 70,000 users have been leaked, Discord says. Good job, Discord. I don't trust Discord with a goddamn thing. I mean, like, what is security these days, anyways? Who the fuck spends money? If there's no consequences for leaking information, who the fuck's gonna spend money on security? Just more garbage on the internet for people to look up for you, I guess. And we're back. And it's Ghost Hollow. Remember when people used to go to Ghost Hollow? I don't know why they gave Ghost Hollow a quantum waypoint. Feels weird. I guess people whined about it. It's not even supply grade missions we're after. It's the small missions. All right. $1902. We'll go there. We haven't been in 1902 yet. $1902. I don't even know if 1902 is like safe for my fat ass. It's 1902. That's 30,000 right there. Hey, Wild Bulls. Nice to see you. My God, why is it so bright? Hey, Yuki. Welcome back. So we're running these cargo missions that pay out way too much. I think CIG had a bit of an oopsies when they typed in the information. 1902. $34.12. 1902. That's 500,000 credits right there. And we can just keep accepting missions. I mean, they're not exactly easy to fill up. Like, they do take a little bit of patience and time to load and unload. 3412, 1902. There's almost 700,000. Welcome back. I don't think they allow you to land here. Doesn't look like it. Boop. Hey, Kazarm.
Get underscore rect underscore nerds gifted Kazama subscription.
Thank you for that resub.
Rect underscore nerds gifted a tier 1 sub to Kazam.
Thank you for that
They
gifted
have given
sub.
13 gift subs in the channel.
Alright, so now, we just need to kind of back up a little bit. Readjust the layouts of our ship. That should work. All right. So we have an atlas, so we can start tossing stuff. There's probably atlases already there, I would imagine. This thing takes forever to unload. That's about right. Oh, I'm gonna look at the ceiling while we get into this stupid thing. Really wish they would just like... Oh, cool. Was that me walking on this, or was that guy, like, flipping my ship? Fucking amazing. Fucking best physics in gaming. I just wanted to unload the fucking Atlas. How fucking hard is this game? Well, depending on the kind of ship you have. See, this is why I turned off the goddamn thrusters. So this thing would actually rest. But apparently, like, that's impossible. We'll just have to take it out. So anyways, depends on the ship. Some ships are kind of a gigantic pain in the ass to load. We found out with the Taurus, not the Taurus, the Connie Andromeda. Well, yeah, well, the whole E's not even out yet. you probably have a whole C loner. The whole C is basically like a self-contained gameplay loop. Alright, let's take this thing out with the tractor beam. That'll probably work better. And the elevators are kind of crapping out too. Oh my god. Get the fuck off the stupid thing. Yeah, so they still haven't fixed the issue of the multi-tool being in your hands and it fucks your, Okay, there we go. Please discard. Alright, so... Yeah, that's nice. So they're having the exact same problem. The exact same problem with the event we did like a couple months ago, where the elevators would get broken and nobody could load anything anymore. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening with my frame rates? You have a 10... You have a 10... The fuck is this? Get the fuck down. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna have to, like, explore all the elevators to see if one works here. If not, we have to abandon all the missions. I guess that's one of the biggest drawbacks of doing this, is that eventually the elevators just break and you can't do anything anymore with them. And CIG knows this is a problem, but since we're not doing an event that actually focuses on cargo, they don't have to fix the elevators. It's just, fuck you. Fuck you, make me fix it, right? We're not doing anything with the cargo elevators anymore. The ASD facilities, yeah, that's the ticket. That's what we're doing. I don't even know if I can, like, drop the ramp there. Maybe a little too close. Alright, whatever. Let's see if the elevator works. It was. For the first couple of weeks, you couldn't really do anything other than do what I'm doing right now. Basically start going around looking for elevators that actually worked and could service you. It was a crapshoot. Like, less than 50% of the elevators you'd visit would work for you. Or they'd partially work. And it took CIG like 3 weeks to finally get the other missions to work and show up in game. And then you had the option to either do the busted-ass elevators, or you could ignore the busted-ass elevators and do the other missions that worked perfectly fine and grind out the missions that way. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up going to retrieve the cargo from the derelict ships that were around Stanton and turning those in. And CIG even nerfed those because people like me with like a Polaris or an Idris were able to like just fly up next to the derelict ships, scoop up all the cargo, and just go to the next mission because they didn't spawn any ships that could deal with capitals. Hey, it's working. How much can I get in here? Well, it's not giving me a lot of errors, so it looks like I can load everything. Cool. And someone did the great job of giving me a Atlas. I just need to drop the ramp and toss everything in. Cool. Look, it's opening. And this is how when I was doing like the cargo mission, this is how I did it. You have an Atlas and you just toss it in the back of the C2. Like this. Yeah, you already see where it's already missing these blank spots here. That's another bug that CIG was having problems with. Unfortunately, I have to unload from a certain angle. That's fine. Faster than doing it by hand. Like I said, if you have the right ship, cargo is not that bad. The raft is even better. Because you can just fly up. You can actually probably get the raft underneath this shelter. All right. See you later, nerd. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the resub. Thanks for the gifted. Maybe we'll see you again. Whee! I don't know if that's one of my boxes. Actually, there's a whole bunch of boxes out here. I can't release while I'm using the head tracking thing. And we can also just offers small grade. Even though my frame rate is shit right now. What was it? It wasn't 34. Wasn't it 19 something? Yeah, 1902, I'm going to say. Yeah, 1902. So there's another mission here we can do. We are being, like, absolutely greedy. 1902. Thinking really hard. Yeah, 1902. You just keep accepting missions. For 12. Yeah, I think I've maxed out. That's fine. More than enough. More than enough. It's gonna be a gigantic pain in the ass to unload all this stuff. I thought it was 3. I have 9 now. 1902, 1902, 1902, 1902, 1902. Yep, all of them 1902. We need to get the hell out of here. Oh my god. Why do you gotta make this so motion sickness inducing? All right. We're good to go. No idea how much we got in here. Come on, tractor beam. You can do it. Fucking ladders. We're gonna be listening to that all the way back. Those cargo boxes humping each other. I hate to tell you, everybody. All right. It's gonna be bad. All right, audio. There. A little less obnoxious. Just a tiny bit less. Microtech does have some wonderful blue skies. There's another perk series of ships. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, there's a C2. Docked. Fully loaded, too. From the looks of it. Make sure we actually get the hangar to close by setting down. Here's the fun part with this loading method. So you open up the main doors, and you just have this. I love it. Just a shit ton of cargo just falls out the front. There we go. And we get the Atlas out of the back. Start tossing cargo into the elevator. First, open this up. Print screen. Paste that to there. There we go. So keep an eye on how much money we got. We want to see just exactly how much we made in profit. Aim higher. All right. Mm. All right, so it looks like we got everything out of here. I may have to like retract the front ramp. Maybe not. Yep, we're missing one of those. We can do a partial turn in. Where did that one get off to? Do I even really care to go back and get it? I mean, it could have fell out the back. Probably fell out of the ship, got deleted. I don't know. Like I said, we can do a partial turn. I'm not going to go all the way back for like one fucking box. Or, it could be up top. Could have clipped right through the goddamn ship. Or I could have clipped down through the conveyor, not the conveyor, the elevator. Could have clipped through the bottom of the elevator. It's Star Citizen. Who knows? Alright, let's forcibly turn these missions in. None of them completed. We're up to 35. 35. Okay. We'll give it a second to catch up the numbers. One potato, two potato, three potato. Print screen. A new thing of Microsoft Paint. Paste. 35 something. Yeah. A little bit more than 1 million credits for that, for those 9 contracts. Because we're now at 35, 5, 3, 9, 3, 4, 4. Subtract 34, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That didn't take me very long at all. That's... Yep, that's probably busted. That's probably busted levels of earning. I don't know, maybe CIG stop making an imperfect game. Make sure do a sniff test on your mission logic, I guess. Do I give a shit? No. It's an alpha, right? People are gonna find bugs and exploits all the time. Maybe this is intended. Maybe CIG stress testing the economy. Maybe this is... Have they come out and said anything about these missions? No. Maybe this is intended. Put this guy back here by the switch. We may need it, we may not need it. Gives you kind of an idea of what you can make using the C2 and how fast you can make it. Have our celebratory apple, I guess. I like how my character eats everything, leaves included. Leaves and stems. What am I, a fucking horse? Some people are estimating this mission pays out like $1 million an hour. Like, no. No. This mission would probably pay out $5 million an hour. That's how busted it is. If you really get the efficiency down, you can make a lot of money. Again, I don't know. Has CIG come out and said that this is a problem? They haven't hotfixed it. Like, they think they can hotfix it by just turning off the missions, right? Whoops! We don't know if we can fix that really quickly, so we're just gonna hotfix it and just move the missions. That's what I would do if I was a developer. Especially early in alpha testing. If I really cared about the economy. Vulnerable FPS players. Yeah, we countered that like literally this patch. Avenger Titan self-destruct timer. Haven't the time to leave the ship. First time I was uninjured, second time I was dead. I play Iron Man Death of a Spaceman mode, so this is not acceptable. The timer should be the same for all ships, or it could be a setting. This is a big design trouble. Game before edit the timers. Yeah. Like, how long is the timer on the Avenger? I don't know. You probably don't have enough time to get out of the seat. Yeah, but if you eject an atmosphere, you're basically dead. Are the 32 SU crates still be sold at mining outposts? Use sales terminal DHCMS Han. Terminal accepts 30 SU canisters. What happened? I don't believe the freight elevators or location are able to accept such large container sizes. Remove 30. This has basically been the problem ever since. Yeah, Iron 32. I don't even know. Can they even accept 24s unless you stack them on end? This has been a problem since CIG introduced the outpost having their own freight elevators. You could buy 32 SU cans, but you cannot turn them in. I figured they disabled that ability for outposts to even sell or buy 32 SU containers. Staff. I don't see anything about the... Fixed. Let's see here. Cargo. Missions. Remember, cargo mission failed. Hauling mission that restored missions cargo. Cargo mission failed. Opened. How about last 30 days? Actually, last 7 days, because this patch only came out. Poly missions won't complete. Yeah, you have to surprise FF squad mission stuck. Mission not complete. No cargo to pick up. Cargo is docked and working. Missions and P's cargo display for cargo elevator. Salvage missions not spawning. Cargo with ship bugs. Mission Wicklow not finished. Mission waypoint stuck on planet. Patch City, no cargo. RTC, retailer cargo doors or controls. Priority missions in debris fields not progressing. 100 wanted. HTR mission stuck at destination. The required red wind missions not giving rep. Did I get rep for that? Red Wind Line Haul. Yeah, we got a little bit of rep. And we went from the just at the end of the U to the R, but that was like 9 missions. I'm watching Burgundy Bert's beach ass shovel tacos right. Tacos sound fucking amazing right now. Are they the soft shell tacos like the street tacos you get, or are they like the hard shell like Taco Bell tacos? It's good stuff. So what are we gonna do? I mean, we don't really have enough time to do anything, so I guess we'll just store the ship and call that a stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Taco Bell, there you go. The supreme everything in them. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. He's on his third right now. I tell you what, man. Taco Bell tacos, so good. I mean, it's, you know, it's like ultra processed, cheap goop. That's not good for you, but it's so good, right? They know them flavors. Six chip. I'd rather just make stuff at home, though. He gave us like 87 sauces because I asked a little bit of everything. There you go. I usually just make them at home. I usually do, like, I have to like cut back on certain foods. Doctor's orders. So I usually do like beef and not beef, bean and cheese tacos here. I'll get the corn tortillas, fry them up in a pan, get them just to the point where almost a little crispy, with some lard. If you do authentic Mexican tortillas like I've done before in the past, like flour, corn, or something, you have to use lard. That's how you get that flavor. But tortillas are a gigantic pain in the ass to make. Like if you want to make them home like fresh. I've done it. It's messy. Takes, oh my god, it takes forever to clean up. So I usually just buy like corn tortillas or flour tortillas from the store because usually they're cheaper per tortilla, and you don't have to do the cleanup. I just bean, beef, cheese, maybe some shredded lettuce in there, hot sauce. I like this Melinda's hot sauce. Maybe some like pico de gallo, which is flag salad. We're gonna go with that. There we go. And pico de gallo is easy to make. It's just peppers, onions, tomatoes. I usually like peel the tomatoes so they're a little bit softer to chew, not so super chewy. And then I scoop the seeds and the pith out, the white part of the tomatoes, and chop them up nice and fine. Add some lemon juice, a little bit of salt. Super good. I mean, honestly, like every time I make pico de gallo, like I want to put it on everything after I make it. Like I'm done with the tacos, right? It's like next day I cook up like some eggs or something, like put it on top of that. It's just so good. And it's so easy to make. Hell, you can even go lazy. You don't even have to like peel the tomatoes or anything, or like take the seeds out of the peppers. You could just chop everything up and just throw it into a bowl, squeeze a lime over it, a little bit of salt, maybe some cilantro if you want to go that way. If cilantro doesn't taste like soap to you. Some people don't like the flavor of cilantro. It tastes like soap. So what are we doing? We're gonna hit refresh on Twitch here. We're gonna find someone to host. And then we'll be back tomorrow. Looks like Avenger 1 is doing some PvPs. It's been a while since we hosted him. Especially, well, we were driving a ship today. We were driving a C2 just a little while ago, doing some cargo runs. Hey, no problem, Jason. See you over there, as well as Erica. Nerd's gone, but not forgotten. Also, Bert. Hopefully, Bert enjoys his tacos. But yeah, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. Usual time, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific. We'll probably squeeze just a little Battlefield 6 in there, because I believe Battlefield 6 is coming out tomorrow. West Coast, 8 a.m. PDT Pacific time. So 8 a.m. my time. We'll try to do a little bit of Star Citizen and squeeze some Battlefield in there. Just to have some fun. But anyways, everybody, have a good night. Have a good evening. Hopefully we'll see you again on the next broadcast.